Everyone, welcome to Sims Witches and Warlocks. If you guys missed the last episode, you guys missed the new werewolf in town is here, and he is actually staying with us. He is 18. His name is Lucian um, Moonlight, and he is a werewolf, and he's pretty much going to be a part of this series now. But if you also missed the last episode, Caspian actually drank a potion of immortality, and it backfired on him because he was trying to get the immortal trait. Um, and I think he's going to continue this, but now that he's gotten Ambrose to actually know about it, he is pretty much trying to do anything he can to get him back to being a human, but he might have potentially just caused himself to ultimately remain in ghost form. He wants to come back, but it's sometimes spells just do not work. And Ambrose is trying his best, but nothing seems to be working to cast off the spell. And Rosalyn aged up. I was about to say about that in this episode as well. Rosalyn, I think she's going to be angelic, but not because of that, because she has a lot of powers. That's why. Um, and I'm going to have to edit her up in a minute. But, so Caspian will be remaining a ghost for a while because of the fact that he has to learn his consequences. And Ambrose has tried his best to bring him back to life, but he said, until I can get the ingredients or until I can get some ambrosia, I don't know if there's a possible way for you to come back, Cass. And he said, next time, listen to me. And Azrael is like, uh, who are you even talking to? Cass has left like days ago. He's like, no, Cass is here. It's just he took a potion and he shouldn't have took the potion because the potion was supposed to be used and it backfired on him. So now he pretty much is stuck like this. And Cass is like, well, maybe if you give me another potion and I drink it, it'll work. And so he's like, I mean, it's worth a try, but I don't want to make things even worse. And she's like, do I have a say in this? I mean, I am his mother in a way. And he's like, I'm an adult mom. So he looks as if he's actually going to um go ahead and try and help him again. So Azrael's like, if this is what you want, I'm okay with it. Just know we'll get you back to normal as soon as we can if this doesn't work. And so now he is immortal and can no longer die of old age. So he is obviously very hot because of the whole kind of transforming back and forth thing. He is also cannot die. So they've gotten him back to normal and he's gotten everything back. But now I think like the thing is with um these guys are best friends. Like full length best friends. Like they met in school and all that. That's why they agreed so quickly to have a werewolf actually come in. And so these guys are going to be normal teens. Well, normal teens, even though he's not really a teen. He's a young adult now. But these guys are going to be normal and kind of want to hit on girls and stuff like that. So maybe I'll have them go ahead out on the town and all that eventually. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and fix up Rosalyn, and I'll let you know. I'll be back when I get done with that, and then we'll actually fully start in this episode besides what we already did. Okay, so this is Rosalind. This is Ambrose and Sabrina Spellman's daughter. Sabrina Spellman wants to be the Queen of Hell, so Ambrose said that he's going to take care of her full time. They had her out of friendship. They didn't have any um, in a relationship type of stuff, but this is her. This is her everyday look. This is her formal, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. If you look at her face, I can really see Ambrose, a lot of Ambrose in her, which I think is really cute, but I really wanted it to look more like Sabrina, but I can't do anything about that. But we'll go ahead and just continue as it is. Now let's go ahead and fully get into this episode now. Okay, so we are back. I also did a little bit of editing while we were away. Um, I bought Rosalind and them a bed. I also put on a basement because I figured these guys might need a room extra. So this is where um Lucian sleeps, and then there's like an other little area here. It's like animals and like a little side thing, just in case we would eventually have to put another room down here. That's possible. But in addition to that, I thought this place has an opening, and I don't really have any other thing um or any other characters joining. So I thought maybe we could get them a new pet, and have it as Rosalind's um, familiar when she ages up. So I think that Ambrose is going to go ahead and get her a familiar, and it's going to be a cat, or maybe, I don't know. Also think we need to pay our bills real quick. Then I say we adopt an animal. Preferably a cat, because that's what we got stuff for. Okay, household. Adopt. Adopt a cat. And then for this series, I think I have another thing planned, like, but I had to set it up. Like, I have the things already set up for it, but I just want to, I don't know, I might wait, I might not. So, I was liking Lily. I really like Lily, but I can't deal with that right now. So, I'm gonna go with one of these others. And I have a cat. My own cat's named Socks, but she's not a Siamese. Um, Betty is a neat one. The general. I'm gonna say we go with. Something's pulling me towards Monica, but then again, something's also pulling me towards a male cat like Doki. Um, I don't think I would name it Doki, but I'm gonna go with Doki. Not gonna name it Doki. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but that's what he's decided to get her. And, well, obviously we have to do the investigation on the cat first. Like, obviously, friendly introduction. And this is a witch lady, so she knows firsthand that these are like witchy cats. So that's why it's okay for her to come here. Like, she knows about witchers and stuff like that. So he's gonna introduce himself to the cat right now. Um, get to know her. Or get to know him, I'm sorry. So the cat is friendly, so that's definitely a good thing. Especially considering it's going to be Rosalyn's. So it's friendly, lazy, okay. And we need one more trait and then to decide. And spoiled. I'm gonna go ahead and adopt him. I think they're all leading up to a good cat, so we'll go ahead and adopt him. We're not gonna name him Doki though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ralphie, I don't know if she would name it that. Trying to figure out what we could name him. Something. Let me think about this real quick. Okay, so I went with the name Harvey because of Harvey from Sabrina. So that's what I've decided. The cat's gonna be named Harvey. Okay, so Harvey though, someone's gonna have to take him downstairs because that's where all his stuff is. Um, maybe Lucien. I don't know about Lucien though, because Lucien's like a dog. So, but we could at least have him fill up the food bowl. Maybe Azrael, because Azrael is good with animals. Maybe Azrael will take Harvey downstairs for now. Like once Harvey gets isn't a kitten anymore, he can roam the house. But for now, I think that he has to be downstairs just because that's where his food bowl is and all that. And here soon, since put Harvey down now. Okay, so Harvey is gonna stay down here for now, but eventually he can go up and down. But for now, he's gonna have to stay down here with his food and hours. So, with that said, now we lead into something else. And so these guys got a note hold on a minute. What is this? Oh, also, I forgot to touch up on something. Demon, our dog, had passed away. And since the last episode. But, I didn't even realize that until just a few minutes ago, honestly. But, I just realized that they also got food there, but, I mean, it's still gonna have to go to the bathroom. So that's fine. I was thinking that we could start our next storyline with these, so just give me 1 second. There's a knock on the door, and when they answer, they find a note that says, I understand. They got them under control with the Z brands. But I'm afraid. There's 2 of them at my house. They moved in and are holding me hostage and threatening to eat my brains. I need help. Signed, your neighbor, Sophie. Caspian, or not Caspian, but Nuke got that message. He's sitting down and he's going to tell Ambrose about the message and see what Ambrose has to say about this. See how he reacts to the message, because obviously there's something wrong. If their human neighbor, Sophie, is asking these guys for help, there has to be something wrong. He said, listen, I got this note from Sophie, our neighbor, and she sounds like she's spooked about these zombies. I'm assuming she said Z-bands. And they're not like the zombies that we've met in the realms of hell and stuff like that. They're not like them zombies. They're not zombies. They're not nice. They're holding her hostage and threatening her. She needs our help. What do you say? We get on, you get back on to that fighting spirit. And Ambrose is like, zombies? And he's like, zombies, I know there's some zombies out. I have family members that have met zombies, but I've never encountered one in person. But I know that they're very dangerous, and so Ambrose is like, if that's what she needs our help, then we're gonna go ahead and give her our help, whether we go down or fighting or not. So, with that said, in the next episode, guys, we'll be diving more into this zombie storyline. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end this one out. We got a new cat named Harvey in this episode. We also did a little bit of a house extension and stuff. And in addition to that, we also have Blake Huntsman, who is one of the hunters that was survived here now. But these guys, this is actually perfect because I have a storyline coming up with him as well. But he is another character that's going to be a part of this storyline. And so I'm not going to give too much away, but he's here probably to say about the zombies too. And so with that said, we're going to go ahead and end it out like I said, and we got a new case on our hands, and only time will tell what will happen. Peace.